to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, roll call, please.
Carter. Here. Walter.
Here.
Howe.
Here.
Barstow.
Here.
Hayes. Here. Kicken.
Here.
Lee.
Here. Okay, welcome everybody. We have a quorum present. The purpose of this public hearing tonight is the following amendment to the codified ordinances that's being considered. And this is an amendment to section 521.11 of the codified ordinances of the city of Pataskala and to repeal all other ordinances and parts of the ordinances in conflict therewith. Scott, what do you got for me?
Thank you, Mayor. So section 52111 prohibits grass and weeds from exceeding 8 inches in height. And this applies to all commercially zoned pieces of property and all lots under 1.5 acres. So as proposed, it would add the regulations of 52111 would then include all multifamily residentially zoned properties, so like condos, apartment complexes, all manufactured home residential, and all properties located within a platted subdivision. There would be a few exclusions, particularly as it relates to platted subdivisions, that if there's woodland areas or subdivision reserves that are designed to remain in their natural state, or if they're agriculturally based, that these would not apply to those. There were some other revisions. The requirement that the notice of violation be physically posted on the property was removed. The time period to correct the violation was changed from 7 to 10 days. And the notification method, if the property owner is unknown, it went from publishing in newspaper to include newspaper or by electronic means. And I would be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, on our grass and weeds update. Yes, sir, Mr.
I just had a
Walter.
quick question on
Sure.
the notification part.
Mhm.
So the electronic means, what does that include? How are you going to do that electronically?
Well, we could do that electronically, is put it on our website, put it on Facebook. I think typically with public hearings, it's required by state law that it go in the paper, but putting it in the newspaper at this point doesn't seem like we're gonna reach as many people as we could if we put it on the website or on Facebook, something to get the message out there more, and then it saves us the costs of putting it in the paper and things like that.
Sure.
So you're not gonna post it physically on the property, and you're not gonna put it in the paper. If there are, I'm just going down the path of, this person doesn't know or doesn't live in this area, we're supposing that they're unknown. I think the posting on site is more for the neighbor to figure out and tell the person that they may know at that
Mhm.
point. I'm wondering how they're gonna get noticed, that's all. I mean, if you're only doing it essentially by electronic means on our website, that doesn't seem like that's gonna reach anyone.
And that's
Well, I shouldn't put it that way, I'm sorry. It won't reach as many people as possibly posting it on the site itself.
And that's not the only notification process. Our code enforcement process works where the first contact would be a door hanger. So that would be
Okay.
if there's an issue with the grass and weeds, Steve would go out, knock on the door, talk to them personally, and if they're not home, then they would place a door hanger on the door. After that, in 7 days, we do what's a courtesy letter. They have 7 days to correct the violation, and after that, we would issue a violation letter, and then 10 days after that, it would be mayor's court. So posting it on the property, the one we experienced this summer where the person had passed away and there was no one on the property, the thought to go out and put a sign in the yard is really not gonna have the intended consequence because no one lives there. So with our current notification process, we feel that we can greatly cover to make the property owner aware that there is an issue. This was more for if the property owner is unknown, posting it on a vacant property is not gonna have the intended effect. And then we don't send crews to properties that are occupied due to safety concerns. So the only time we would send a crew out to have the property mowed is if the property is vacant.
Thanks.
Any other questions for Scott? All right, thank you, Scott. Any public comments concerning just this issue? Okay, seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Mr. Hicken and seconded by Mr. Barstow. Kathy, roll when you're ready.
Carter,
Yes.
Walther,
Yes.
Howe,
Yes.
Barstow,
Yes.
Hayes,
Yes.
Hicken,
Yes.
Lee.
Yes.
Okay, meeting adjourned, next meeting in 9 minutes, so don't get too comfortable.
Hey, Brian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.